Now I'm going to go ahead and put the timestamps right here in the beginning of the video, also in the comments of like where which tutorial is, because I know a lot of people don't have the time of day to watch the whole video, but if you do, please watch through the whole thing. And yeah, here they all are, and thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Buster the Bear here, back with another video. Today I'm playing a different game. It's the game I was playing for my sorry I haven't been uploading video, and that's GPO. And while playing GPO, I have found methods in the first sea to level up incredibly fast. I haven't been playing very long, and every single method I'm going to show you here today is very good. Even one that you can AFK grind overnight, as long as you have, well, you can't see it, but tiny tasks. My tiny tasks right here, you just can't see it. So yeah, let's get to it. So for the first step in this tutorial, or the first part, you can go to Orangetown. Now, in Orangetown, the boss there is Buggy. For anybody that's new playing, for people who have already been playing, you want to head here, and it is recommended that you're at least level 50, because then you can start getting the quest and getting a lot of XP from it. But if not, if you're just looking to get his cape, or just money or XP, just a little bit, you can farm him. Again, it is recommended that you're level 50, but you can literally be level 5 and do this as long as you have a gun or a strong devil fruit, which I doubt it, but if your friend hooked you up, it is recommended that you have something that can damage him fast. If not, a gun works perfectly fine, one sword style works perfectly fine, black leg works perfectly fine. So yeah, ignore, I did get lost trying to head to Orangetown, but anyway, let's get back to the tutorial. Okay, we made it to Orangetown. Now, I do recommend when you're doing this method to at least be level 65 so you can do the quests for all of these. If you're not, that's fine. You can just grind for the items such as Buggy's Cape or the um, crown or whatever else, even weapons. Anyway, so, what you want to do is climb up here. Once you get to the top, press control again, and it's gonna bug out. This roof is really hard. um it's kind of difficult to get up. You have to, yep, there we go, we got it. So when you're up here, you want to stand up at this guardrail right here. It's gonna be kind of lined up with the roof right here. And the reason why is because directly below this guardrail is this door, which we're going to be leading Buggy into. You can use a rifle, but I recommend, if you can, go farm for the shotgun. I do have a method for that if anybody wants me to show that. So, when you're up on top of this roof, make sure you're lined up and shoot Buggy. You want to stay right here. He's going to fly at you. Just block. I don't think this can do damage to you, but you want to stay right here. These guys are going to shoot you, and you want to wait until he enters inside. When he enters inside the building, you can come around the back here, and he'll stay stuck right here. This can lead you to just sitting here and punching him through the wall. But yeah, you sit here and you farm him. One sword style is good. Black leg is good because the tabletop kick, or even the one where you like kick him up into the air. If you do have the shotgun, uh, and you equip it, whenever you won't hit all your pellets, but when he's doing this move, right after it, he'll actually get stuck in the wall, with his head. He didn't do it this time. Oh, there it goes. And you can just do a ton of damage. I have no points into gun, by the way. I have no points into gun. It's at 0. And I'm doing 2%, almost about 2% every time I hit his head. If I'm just hitting him in his arm after this attack here, I don't think I will be able to show it. Let me see here. Yeah, it's just 3 damage. I'm still doing a lot, though. I'm gonna cut old me short there. I was yapping a little bit. The next farming thing is the Gorilla King at Sphinx Island. Uh, this, I do recommend you being at least level 65 or 55 to do the monkeys, or is it 45? I'm not sure. I'll put a correction on the screen. Make sure that you do have a galleon. The galleon is at Shellstown. Also put a picture of the building that's in Shellstown. You might be able to find it. It's the same island that Axe Hand Logan's on. So yeah, just follow the steps on screen and you'll be able to do the Gorilla King. Okay, and I am here at the island. For this, you're going to need a galleon or the thrilled ship. Thrilled ship is 800 Robux. Galleon is 15k. Now, by the time you get to here, you should be close to 15k. You buy the galleon at the Shellstown. I'll show that on the screen right here where it's at. I'll also show it later on in the video. But what you want to do is after you get to Sphinx Island, you want to position your ship kind of like this, with the front of the ship pointing on the island here. Now, make sure your ship isn't like this part isn't touching the ground. There are times where if you do this part of the ship here will have the ground sticking through it. That can cause a glitch to happen with the Monkey King and the monkeys, where they will start throwing bananas at you, and the Monkey King will actually start healing. Now, for the quest, you do have to be level 65. The quest does give some pretty good XP. I recommend getting to level 65 before doing this, but if you're just trying to get his crown, this is the best way. This method prevents the Monkey King from actually healing. All you need is a gun, of good fruit, or even the Z move with Rokushiki, where you can shoot that big claw out of your kick, or even one sword style, just something ranged. You can buy a pistol and a rifle at the Town of Beginnings, the very first island you spawn in. They're pretty low prices, and it helps because headshot damage is doubled. So what you want to do is you want to come up to the front of the boat here, um, and stand at the very end. This monkey will start throwing bananas at me because, again, I was at the front of the ship here, and if the land itself is bugging through your ship, they will start throwing stuff like this at you, and we don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this little monkey man here, so we don't have any problems later on. He's invincible. Anyway, so we'll leave it at that. They won't do too much damage to me. So what you want to do when you're at the front of the ship, you want to use a ranged move to get the Monkey Gorilla King mad. There we go. So when he starts walking over, usually he has an ability that's super annoying. That's why he's super hard to kill, where he'll start roaring and it'll heal his health to full and enrage all the other monkeys on the island to start fighting you and throwing bananas and stuff. Doing this prevents it. As you can see, you can hit him with all the moves you want, and he will not heal. He'll just stay in that one spot. Now, if the island, let's say you have the the ice fruit. I'm not gonna even pronounce the Japanese term for it. And you sit at this part of the ship and you aim down with one of your moves, you might slide off. The reason I'm saying this is because my friend had that same problem with his when we were farming this. So that's why if you have a certain fruit, you might not want the front of the ship to be bugged into this landmass here. So yeah, as you can see, he's not healing at all, but I will warn you, if you do jump down and get punched by him, right, like this, and you jump back up here, he will start healing, and that will ruin your farm. The Monkey Crown is useful very early on in the game. I recommend any lower player to come try this. If there are people here farming it, you can always just find another server. But it's just, I highly recommend this weapon because, I mean, this crown, because the healing from fighting little ads and stuff it's small but not insignificant. It does help earlier on. I still use it now because I haven't farmed any other bosses in the game, which I have to. I probably will make a part 2 to this video when I find other things, because I sit there and I mess around and I figure things out. And that's how I found this. I did some researching and stuff and figured out this is a really good method here, even with the Orange Town buggy thing. Next, I'm gonna go show you the Axe Hand Logan one's pretty self-explanatory. You get him stuck on the little wall, but this is the part of the video where you're going to need a pretty high level devil fruit. I recommend Shadow or any fruit you can use a ranged move just like this You're also going to need Tiny Task or any macro tool just so you can AFK overnight. I do these in private lobby so I don't get messed up. You could do them in public, but make sure you don't have a bounty, and also make sure you're not ruining anybody's farming experiences. I recommend doing this on your own because, for one, you're not messing up with other people, so you won't get reported for intruding and using a farming tool. So you're going to want to head to Skypea. I'm probably going to do a voiceover here on me going to Skypea, so I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, so for the next two tutorials here, I'm showing you actually how to get the shotgun, the best method for it. Now, it's kind of hard, especially when you'll see me trying to figure out a way for you guys to get up there safely if you're new. Unfortunately, it is going to be difficult. I recommend having a friend for the shotgun. You can do it solo if you're just that guy. A lot of you guys probably are just him, but after that, I do show the method for getting a lot of money and levels overnight. Now I'm trying to find other areas where you can do this in. Right now, Skypea is the only place I've tested. I tried other areas, but the issue is the boss keeps doing. Well, you'll see. The boss just doesn't glitch out like he does here, and I think it is a bug. So yeah, bear with me. I will be putting out more tutorials, even playing Battle Royale. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And I'm gonna quit blabbering here and just go straight into the tutorial. Okay, guys. I guess for the first start of this, I will show you how to get the shotgun early on. You get that from Skypea here at the island up there. You can't see it in my render distance, but it's up on the top right. For that method though, this method, because I'm going to be showing you, you're going to need a gun or a strong devil fruit. I recommend the rifle. Sorry about the car noise outside. I recommend a rifle. You can use the bazooka, you can use a pistol, but I recommend being able to use something. It'll take a long time, but you do get XP for it. You do get money for it, and you do get the shotgun after a while. It's a 5% drop rate, or maybe a 1%. It's around that area. I'm not sure. Uh, it did take me a little while. I'm positive though that it's a 5%. Let me just look here for you guys on the wiki. It is a 5% drop. So you're going to come up here. You're going to want to, if you aren't strong, you want to hug the right side of the island and go all the way around up to this top section up here. Now, now up here, you don't got to worry about anything. Just set your spawn right there just in case anything goes bad. And make your way up this ramp. Now, again, if you do not have Gepo, where you can jump up in the air, if you don't have Skywalk, you can either buy it for 50k from the Coco. You can either buy it from 50k from Coco Island. If you guys don't know where that is, I will show a map up on screen. It is at the top north side. It says Coco Island. You get Demon Step there. It's the evolved form of Blackleg. You could also search up the wiki. But if you don't have it, you're gonna want to hug like the left side. But these guys, again, look, they aggroed as soon as I got close. So Demon Step or Gepo is needed. If this guy will go away. So if you don't have Gepo, what you could do is come up to this side, press the climb button, and move to the left. Now these guys are gonna like come to attack you, but they'll get to a point where they fall off. 1 second. Let me jump. Let me go first person here. It's hard to see with all the clouds. You can climb around the left side. Your main goal is getting up this hill with none of them like following you up there. You want to get to right here. For one, once you get to this point and they are done shooting you, they won't be shooting their missiles no more. Now, the other issue is if you have this rifle, you have to aim it at a certain way for it to hit him all the time because he will be jumping. I usually aim at his like shoulder because he is taller than the rest of the NPCs as he is a boss. So you could hit his shoulder or his head easier. It also does more than 10 because it's a critical, so you're getting double the damage. I farmed here until I got the shotgun. The shotgun made the buggy fight really easy to farm. It made the gorilla fight really easy to farm. If you're a new player and you don't got a strong fruit, spec into gun. It is super good for cheese farming. If you don't want a cheese farm and you have a really strong fruit like Kage Kage, Mero Mero, if you got the Magu, Pika, High, if you got any mythical somehow, you can use these instead and just sit here and do this all the time. If you do not, which most likely you don't, even bomb fruit will work. Just use gun. Gun is probably your best bet for early on if you want to do these cheese fights. Now, for all you higher level players with a Kage or like with a strong fruit and you're in C1 and you have some ranged moves where you can kind of place them across the map, you need moves where like my Shadow Grasp or the Shadow Trap where you can hit it from a range and you can, how do I say this? It won't get like, it doesn't have a target path where it will get interrupted and miss. Like my burrowing shadows, if I hit a wall with it, it will stop. But if I use my trap door, it will go anywhere that I'm pointing. If I have my shadow grasp, it goes anywhere where I'm pointing. You're gonna need that type of fruit. You could angle yourself to be different, but the method I'm doing is kind of I would say a bug. Maybe they might fix this. I'm hoping they don't see this video, but you know, it's whatever. So you're gonna want to go up here where Enel is. It is on the western side, or yeah, western side of the island. If you're looking at it from the spawn, it's the biggest area in the whole like sky, in all of Skypiea. You're going to want to set your spawn right here on this guy. And you're gonna want to head up to this mountain right here. Let me see. Once you get up here, what you're gonna want to do now, you can use Tiny Task to auto farm this boss if you really want to. That's not what we're doing. We're gonna auto farm his NPCs. So what you want to do is you want to kind of hug right where you won't see him in first person. I'm angled up where her hair is like next to the tree, covering the tree and covering him. You can kind of see a person there. What you want to do is unzoom out and zoom overhead. Now, this is where this type of fruit comes in because I can use this anywhere over here without needing to look forward or point. I know some abilities like gun, like my gun ability, if I shoot this way, it could hit her or hit the thing. You could use a gun like that, but again, when they get close or anything or like a tree spawn, it might interrupt it. That's why I use the shadow fruit, because it'll break that tree or anything if it's having trouble while AFK. So what you want to do is you want to overhead like this. Now, the reason we're behind this NPC and we're not interacting with her is because if we press our trap on the boss, he might shoot us once here. But what we want to do is stand so that he won't hit us again after the first one. Now, if I hit him again, see, he will not shoot us. He's bugged. But what this is prompting these NPCs to do is, since we aggroed onto him, all of these guys are now going to continuously walk in this way and disappear. They'll never reach us. They'll just continuously disappear. Now, if you have your Tiny Task, what I usually do is I use one move up here just to aggro them every once in a while, in case it doesn't work after killing all of them. I aggro them, and then I'll have my cross hair right here going like this, spamming moves up and down, because as you can see, as they're funneling down, they all reach one common area right here where they're all grouped up. I can use one ability, hit two of them, use another one, hit like, you know, get 3 hits in. That means I hit this one twice, hit this one once. You know, you can use this. Now with Shadow being such a well, what is it, stamina, I mean timely fruit. I wish I had something better. It's still one of the best fruits for this, I think, because you trap them and you can hit like a large radius. If you have Magu, I haven't tried most fruits in the game. I just recently got Paw and Ito. I gave one of my friends High, and I gave another one the Rumble fruit. this method only really works with fruits that you can use these range things. Now, I could use a gun here, and you could, sit here and have your auto clicker like shoot randomly, but it's not gonna hit anything like all the time. It's better to use something with an area of like an AoE, I could like spam my shadow person every once in a while. I don't think this works because he starts targeting the boss instead of the actual people. So then they start going away like this, and now look, they're fighting him. So beware if you're using the shadow fruit. Do not use Silhouette's Assault. Use your Z and R, which is Shadow Trap in your grasp. This will do most of the damage. As you can see, they're over there stuck. But this method prevents you from dying. You can AFK overnight. That's how you get tons of levels, tons of money. It's good. I'm currently trying to find better areas for this, like Fishman Island, because they give 120 per. I also am trying to do it on Gravitos Fort because they give 120 per. I'm trying everything I can to start finding new methods. But it is hard because only certain ones work, like this one with the NPCs. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you are new, it's greatly appreciated. I know I go on yap sessions. These could be done in minutes, but I do like going in depth. I do put time markers in the beginning of my videos when I'm doing these sort of guides, so you could just click on which one to do. And they're also in the comments or description. Yeah. Again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please, again, leave a like, subscribe if you are new. I hope today was better than yesterday. I hope tomorrow's even better. Stay happy, stay healthy, and most of all, live good. See you guys in the next one. Bye. The truth.